I feel fantastic, and just, you know, it's not. I'm still eating a pretty good quantity of food. That's for sure. Yeah, go ahead.
Thank you. You asked my question. What is happening with NASCAR? We see the numbers going down,
yep.
viewership going down. What's your sense of it all?
My take on NASCAR, you're right. We're in a little bit of time. We're doing a little bit of shrinking right now. I think NASCAR. I think there's a couple things happening. I think first and foremost, we're no longer a car culture. Okay, I equate this to, I have a 16 and 19-year-old daughter. My 16-year-old just got her license on Thursday, 6 months after she turned 16. And I'm telling you what, when I was 15 and whatever to go get my permit, I was wearing the old man out to get the permit. And I think, you know, just looking around this room, we're in a generation that was a car culture. I don't think we live in that car culture. We're probably a phone culture now. You know, I mean, you know, when I was 16 years old, you wanna punish me? Take the car. I'm telling you what, you're hitting me right where it counts. I don't think we have a car culture anymore. So I think that's one factor. I think the other thing, and I know a lot of us old school NASCAR fans have problems with this one, but I think it's just reality. Okay, I'm 53 years old. My idea of a great day is to put on my MRN headset and go sit in the grandstands and not have my phone and not be bothered by anything. That's my idea of a great day. That's probably a great day for a lot of us, to get away from it all. We live in a society that is not inclined to spend 4 hours away from it all. We live in a society that is on our phone all the time. We live in a society that doesn't want 4 hours of entertainment. They want 2 hours of entertainment, and it better be good entertainment, and it better be exciting every lap. I equate it to this, okay? And so I think that's some of the changes that we have. I don't know the stages, and I don't know. I think it added some excitement to it, but I still think the length of the races, and again, much of us old timers, we like our 500-mile races. The reality of it is we need to give that up if this sport is going to grow, because the younger generation, they don't want to sit there for 4 hours in the grandstands at Martinsville. They want to move around. I think that's one of the reasons we see Watkins Glen doing well, is because you can be more mobile at Watkins Glen. Where at an oval track, you're locked into a grandstand and you sit there for 3.5 or 4 hours. Where Watkins Glen, you can be mobile, and they've done a great job with all the boards and the signs and everything else. So I think that those are a lot of the challenges that we have, is that trying to adapt NASCAR while lending itself to our roots, trying to adapt to the shorter attention spans that we have now. And I don't know how we're doing with that. I'll be honest with you. I wish I could stand here and say we're really doing it. And I have an old school radio guy down in WTDR in Talladega, old guy named Grady. And Grady is like, he is just like, it's on us old NASCAR fans. We need to stop being whiny about, well, we bet it back in the days. Well, we went to North Wilkesboro. Well, he said, you know, we need to back off a little bit. It's a new generation. We don't get our Big Macs in a styrofoam container anymore. Okay? We don't consume anything like we used to do. Why should we expect NASCAR to be like it was running 500 miles at Rockingham? And so he's kind of like, us old fans need to kind of change our way for the survival of the sport. And we don't know what it likes change. We don't like change, you know, but I think that's part of the challenge that we have. The car culture thing is really one of them. The attention span. Face it, I mean, I have teenage kids. Hey girls, want to go to the race? Okay, we're going to sit in traffic for 2 hours. We're going to sit in metal grandstands for 4 hours. You're going to be hot. We're not going to be able to talk to each other because it's loud. Oh, and guess what? Your phones won't work. We ain't selling any tickets to that generation with that. That's just the reality of it. And I think that's where, now I talk about my sprint car passion, I think that's where we've seen growth in the World of Outlaws. World of Outlaws is growing because they're 2.5-hour shows, and you got a heat race, and then you can visit. And you got another heat race, and you can visit. And then, man, at the end of the night, you know, the NASCAR race, and again, I love my NASCAR. This is not NASCAR race. Some of the most exciting moments of the first lap, when they all come rolling and thundering down through there. You know where the World of Outlaw race? Guess what? We ran all these heat races. We ran a dash. We ran a B main. We ran a C main. Guess what's going to happen at the end? We're going to put all of them out there at the same time for 25 laps of unreal competition. I think the sprint car style really fits the younger generation time span. And I don't know how we get there with NASCAR. I don't know the answer to that. And it's very frustrating because I love my NASCAR more than anything else. But I see this society and where we're going, and it just doesn't match up right now with the way NASCAR is. Yeah, I don't know. Question over here. Yeah.
Thank you for the gracious introduction in Atlantic City.
Here we go, yeah.